catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12. Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hurts. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Jackson looking to throw right away. His first throw is an interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles nearly bring it back for a pick 6, but he is tackled at the very last moment. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind away and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
It's a sneak. Hurts. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. QB sneak coming, and he runs it across. Touchdown! All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. LeJontay Western to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
On the play, 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Lamar. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. now Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hollywood Brown. A 27-yard score.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point by Elliott is up and good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
14. Ravens, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking on his get up.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. That is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Gain of 11. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. Here's Jackson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And dose of the hurry up here. Second down, here's Lamar. Gonna let this one fly, deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
5 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Makes the catch. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now here's Lamar. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. Lamar back to throw. Getting out to his left. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Second down, Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
Devontae Smith, a gain of 16 yards, and an Eagle 1st down.
First down, a run with Barkley. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Grape Street. I'm turning up the watch, speeding up the
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and long for him here. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kelee Ringo picks it off.
Jackson's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes second and long. Hurts to throw. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner. So that brings up third down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't get it the last two snaps. Another shot at 6 here on third and goal. Back to throw. Hurts. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 34-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Now it's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Working and finally forced to that sideline. So call that a gain of about 28. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Jackson throwing here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to corral him out of bounds here after giving up about 6 yards on that play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Seconds left, and they are going for 6. No field goal here. Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know what that loud is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. And got to find a completion right there.
Luke knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And they pick him off again. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts setting up to throw. And he's not going to get away from this. They stick him back at the 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. And they'll set him halfway back toward their own goal line. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. call incomplete. That forces fourth down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The Eagles are in punt formation, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fielded just beyond his 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Now Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this one is launched downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rashad Bateman going half the field, 50 yards. And here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Eagles 17, Ravens 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk gets second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the first down for him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. That is Trenton Simpson. And that will now make it second and 20 to go.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
After the sack, Hurts. In the double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Here's Jackson to throw. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Inside the final minute of our third quarter.
And the Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, Henry. Nearly a first down, nearly a touchdown here, but neither, as he's taken down just short of the 2.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
And right down the middle and good. And that ties this game at 17 apiece.
17. Tyler Luke to kick
So
off.
we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Ball
line.
just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
It's a gain of 16
Offense in a
yards.
hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Timeout
line.
taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First down now, ball at the 33. Flying down the middle with Henry. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Mitchell on the tackle.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Lamar back to throw. That pass pulled in by Henry. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. Working quickly here.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
15 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now 2nd down throw for Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Luke with the point after. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
It's the score. Ravens 24. Eagles 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Play action. Here's Jackson. That's going to be broken up by a hit. Incomplete. Couldn't make a play on the throw. The defender did the next best thing, ensuring that he's not going to be caught by anybody. 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Escapes out to the left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So, good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right?
Yep.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. You should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They put Flowers in motion right. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there.
Receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end.
He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. It's Carter again. And that is a couple for him today.
13 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Play fake, Jackson. Finding Flowers. And they're going to get 9 on this one, but not enough as that stop forces 4th and long.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Luke knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Covey now to return this. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it gives such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's 2nd down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets them the first and wins them this ball game.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Now it's Lamar. You can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Henry's going to try to pick it up. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
Baltimore, first down.
Now it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning the tight end now. Jackson to throw on 2nd. Got for big yards on the right side. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always that's going to be good for a first.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. 2nd down coming up.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Throwing on 2nd. Jackson. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Buys time, rolling right. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Rashad Bateman. A gain of 5. Brings
2nd down. Here's Lamar. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it was their disruptive brand of football that paved the way for this victory. 4 turnovers in a game. That is going to be tough for any team to overcome. And that's exactly why they're the ones celebrating this win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
After all that you've done to me, I'm still glad you came. What a beautiful agony, I'm hooked on the pain. As we go round in circles, finding someone to blame. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Oh.